Good morning to day 5 of the West Highland Way. Good morning again to day 5 of the West Highland Way. Coffee's ready. Porridge is waiting over there. The tent. Yeah, it was a cold night, I'd say. It's the coldest night so far. My little temperometer, the thing that checks the temperature. Oh, I need more coffee. Yeah, lowest temperature, it showed inside of the tent 9.3 degrees Celsius. Now it's 11. It rained a little bit at night, so the sand here, the sand of the beach, it's a little bit, not muddy, but it's wet sand now. Be interesting to pack the tent together. Yeah, but I'm not complaining. It's a beautiful morning. Yeah, some clouds are coming in, but when I woke up it was completely clear. It's another reason, yeah, like it rained, but maybe at night, before and after the rain it was clear. And when you have a clear night it's always more cold than if you have a cloudy night. I don't know why, but that's how it is. The warm temperature from the... if there are clouds, they will hold the warm temperature back to go up. Doesn't make sense. It makes no sense at all. I need more coffee. Okay, I really need breakfast now. It's, I guess, around half an hour walk to Tyndrum this morning. I will have a second coffee there. Check my mails, these things, because there was no internet here, so I could not do anything. I want to check the weather forecast because I make decisions on the next campsite on the weather forecast. Of course, Forecast Scotland is not so 100% good, but where in the world is it good? It's not perfect. But if there's already a good chance of storm or snowstorm, crazy weather, yeah, I will make do my decisions accordingly, of course. Okay, enough morning monologue. Let's crack on to the breakfast. Oh, need more coffee. Brain doesn't want to brain this morning. Good porridge. Nom nom nom. Okay, everything's packed. Leave no trays. Only footprints. Okay, good here. Good to go. It's 9:15, so a bit later than usual. The other hiker is camping over there. The other hiker, the other guy. Sorry that I have to call you the other guy, the other hiker. We talked, but we didn't exchange names, so I don't know your name. You asked for my YouTube channel, so I hope you find it. I hope you find this video. I think you will be in the drone shot for sure. Yeah. If you find the video happy, I would be happy to hear from you. leave a comment, and then maybe then I know your name, or maybe I'll meet you later again on this hike. Right, I am Speed. This is day 5. We crack on together. Yesterday's hike was around 20 kilometers, 19, 20, I don't know. I'm sure once I edit the video I will put the correct numbers under the videos. Today's destination is somewhere around Bridge of Orchy. I still haven't learned the correct pronunciation of that place. So yeah, plenty of options there. And let's see how the weather is, and then I make it dependent on that where exactly I pick my camp spot. Should be again 20-ish kilometers, plus minus 2. all a bit fuzzy here with the wild camping. So you never really know the exact location of the evening when you start hiking in the morning. I have an idea, but the last days show that my ideas don't turn out that well. Actually, the only itinerary, or the only day that worked as planned, was day 1. I wanted to camp on Conic Hill. Check, that worked. All the other days I ended up somewhere else. The other hiker also agreed this morning that it was cold last night. Yeah, 9.3 degrees or something. Makes a difference to, I think last night at 10.7 or something like that. So, well, by the numbers are not so different, but it felt really cold because it was a wet night. Not that it rained in, but this morning I noticed that all of my stuff was a bit damp. You know, the socks I had hanging from inside of the tent, and my shirt and these things, everything that I was not wearing was a bit damp. So it shows me that the air was a bit wet, and that definitely gives you a feeling of cold. And yeah, I think I woke up, same thing again, same around 2 a.m, 3 a.m. That's then when I started feeling a bit cold. And I really noticed it didn't come from the sleeping mat. That's perfect. From the bottom it's always warm, but it was cold on top. Yeah, my shoulder, where it was touching the sleeping bag. So definitely the sleeping bag is at the edge of its comfort zone. That's, I think it's rated to +9. That means, yeah, I was just, if it was 9.3 degrees, then it was right at the edge of the comfort zone. Comfort zone, yeah, I mean, these ratings with sleeping bags are complicated. Comfort zone means, yeah, you can still have a comfortable night without waking up. That's the comfort zone of a sleeping bag. But of course they advertise with other numbers. They always advertise with the limit. And then, yeah, mine would go below freezing temperature. Of course, it's the limit then. But it means you survive, but you will not have a good night. Okay, here we are again at the Loch of the, what's that again? Loch of the Legend of the Lost Sword. I say again because of course I've already seen it last May. Yeah, but I read it again for you. So the legend says, after he was beaten at Dalrite, Robert the Bruce and his army threw their weapons into this small lochen. Lochen? Yeah, lake there. I know I should not say lake, it's a loch. So they threw the weapons into this small lochen. This included Robert Bruce's longsword called Claymore, and local legends suggests it lies here to this day. So yeah, that's the legend. Oh, there's a nice carving of the sword here. So yeah, it's in there. Go and dive. When I packed my backpack, I already knew what kind of temperatures to expect. So I was calculating, okay, like, yeah, really 8 to 15 degrees. And if it goes crazy, then maybe it goes 5, 4. But I was sure that end of October would not be freezing temperatures. That's cold. And I knew that my sleeping bag would be then at the edge of its comfort zone. But I decided to pick that one because the next level one I have is a winter down sleeping bag. It's heavier, it's bigger. Yeah. So I thought about, I decided on this backpack, and for a while sorry, I had to interrupt my monologue about my sleeping bags, because there was another hiker coming in my direction, a woman, and finally she recognized me. I'm famous, but not from my YouTube channel, but from a Facebook group. There's a West Highland Tips and Tricks, I think that's how it's called, Facebook group. Greetings go out there. And for the last days I've always posted photos of my campsite, and yeah, people liked it, and then I also took a selfie, so she knew how my face looks like. And she said, "Oh, I know you from your photos." This is funny. Yeah, great meeting you, thank you. So back to the sleeping bag story. Yeah, I picked the 3 Seasons sleeping bag, and for a while I thought about buying an extra inner liner, or how it's called. It's a small, tiny little, you can call it sleeping bag. It's something you put inside your sleeping bag. Usually people use it for out of hygiene reasons, because it's easier to wash than this inside liner. But it also gives you a couple of degrees of more comfort zone, and that could make a difference. Even if it's just 2, 3, 4, 5, I don't know how many degrees, it can transform your 3 Seasons sleeping bag into a usable sleeping bag if the expected night temperatures are maybe at the edge of your sleeping bag's comfort zone. Okay, complicated topics this morning. How is my brain working already? Early this morning it wasn't working, and now it's already crazy. Maybe it's the knowing. Maybe it's knowing that I will have a nice hot coffee very soon in Tyndrum, because these instant coffees I have at my campsite in the morning, it's instant coffee. It's not so strong, and sometimes in the morning I need something stronger. Whew. Okay. So this was the Tyndrum community woodland, and they asked us to treat it with respect. I did treat it with respect, I hope. And yeah, that's the area I camped in, belongs to this community woodland. And it was really the last campsite, the last option to camp before Tyndrum, before arriving at these fences here, this area. Well, maybe you can camp here. No, it's actually maybe a bit too close to houses, and it's doesn't look very nice. Anyway, there's already the first Tyndrum campsite, and yep. So I really stayed at the last wild campsite option. Okay, arrived in Tyndrum. Over there, that direction is the By the Way campsite, where I stayed last May. But now I'm heading right into the village center to find a coffee. Alright, at a cafe and a quick snack at the Green Valley shop. It's already busy here. It's Saturday, many cars on the road. Hey, goodbye Tyndrum. Okay, feels good again to be out of that, I call it madness. There's too many people, too shocking for me. Yeah, Saturday morning, the cafe was super full of people. I call it madness because for me there's too many people. Because for days I'm hiking alone now by myself, not seeing anyone, and then suddenly it's so full. Cafe was full, shop was full. Saturday morning, so probably all the people go to have a nice breakfast in a cafe. And then there's just me who just wants a coffee and a little snack. Okay, it's fine. Moving on. Whew. Ten minutes out of Tyndrum now. Beginning of the trail here goes along the railway and the road. But now the question you're all asking is, did Speed use the toilet this morning? Yes, he did, but not in the wild. I used the toilet in Tyndrum. Okay, I walked a little bit and sorted the old brain here up there. I think I only filmed when I got out of the Green Valley shop. Actually, before I went to a cafe called The Real Cafe Inn or something like that. We'll put the name down there. That's where I had breakfast, vegetarian breakfast, picture here. And yeah, that got very busy there. Yeah, but I spent some time there because I needed to use their Wi-Fi. I had to check out some things. Because here, outside of the cafes in Tyndrum, and outside of Tyndrum, I have no internet connection. So, yeah. And at that first cafe, I met the guy again, the other hiker. So his name is Joe. Now I know him. Hi, Joe. He had just finished his breakfast and continued, and he will walk to Inveroran somewhere today. So maybe I see him again today. Maybe I camp a bit earlier. We'll see. We'll see when we get there. I am Speed, and I'm cracking on to see when I get there. So after I had finished the first breakfast and went outside, I realized, oh, I hadn't used toilet yet. And then it was already so crowded inside that I decided, okay, go continue on to the Green Valley shop. And there I ordered a second coffee and had my toilet business. So now you're updated with the whole story. Just overtook a woman with her two kids, I assume, but they were already older, teenagers. And just thought, okay, she's a West Highland hiker. So I asked, hey, yeah, where are you going today? She was a bit confused and said, yeah, we go to Bridge of Orchy. Do you walk the whole way? Oh, the West Highland way, yeah, I walked the whole way. So it turned out they were only Saturday day hikers because, yeah, it's weekend. So maybe the question, just a stranger approaches them and asks, where do you go? Was a bit strange. But yeah, they had very big backpacks for a day hike. All three of them. And then a bit further down, before I crossed the railway here, there was a guy sitting there. I would also say he looked like a teenager, older teenager. Yeah, he had a very small backpack. He was sitting there, and yeah, he had a very strong Scottish dialect, accent, however you call it. So I had difficulties to understand him. And he said something that twisted his foot, and something that the farmer shut the path and he had to turn around, and that all made no sense to me. So I just said, yeah, thank you, and I will check it out. So let's see if there is really a farmer who blocked the West Island way here. Well, I see the mom with her 2 kids behind me walking this direction too, and I'm sure she understood the 4th person. If there was a blockage or something, they all continue. So I think I got it wrong. I understood it wrong, that the farmer blocked the path. Don't know. And if there was a blockage, I think Joe would already had come back into my direction, but I can't see him. So there either is no blockage or he found a way. Okay, is there new information here? New information, that sign. The Auch, or Auch, however you pronounce it, estate. Last May it was already under renovation. It is basically, it's a property, a house or an area of houses over there. And it used to be a popular wild camping spot. So there are a couple of YouTube videos out there for people who camp there. It's very nice, down by the river. And now they put up the sign. That's definitely new. It hasn't been here last May. So they introduced a new no camping zone. I don't know if that's legal, if that's a legal sign or not, but I'm sure you get into trouble if you camp there and then the owners come and they see you, catch you. So yeah, my fellow wild campers, my fellow West Highland Way wild campers, there's no more camping there. Good that I didn't pick it as my today's destination. Last May I wanted to camp there, but then I changed my plans and did not do so much wild camping anymore. But last May it was one spot that I had looked up that looked very nice, and I thought, yeah, this is going to be my spot. Last May these green bushes on the left and on the right were all super yellow. I mean yellow flowers. I will show you a little video clip now. Yeah, now it's all back to autumn green, and the yellow colors will come out again in spring, I guess. So this is the area I was talking about. It's called Auch or Auch. Very popular here for people to to camp down there by the river or there by the trees on the other side of the river, the stream. Yeah, very popular spot here. And I cannot remember that I saw that sign over there saying it's no camping zone here. It looks the same here. You cannot see any change. There's no construction or so going on. So interesting. Now the path winds all along this little valley here for a couple of kilometers, and yeah, on the way on the left and on the right hand side should always be options again to Wildcamp. Just have to keep an eye open. I can already see something over there. Just down there. Looks already good to me. Just might depend on the season, on the day that there's more or less cow poop or not, because there are cows here. So if you're unlucky, the cow made its business right on the spot where you wanted to camp. Ah, this looks beautiful. So beautiful that I have to check it out. Ah, this green patch here under the trees. Oh wow. It's just, yeah, it's just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful camping spot. I think it's a quick river crossing here. Oh, maybe there. Okay, okay. Great. Wonderful. Rain. Last May, this was my longest day. The stretch from, I walked all the way from Tyndrum to King's House. So I'm not going so far today. I think there was 30-ish kilometers and I arrived, I don't know, like 8:30, 9 p.m. which was fine because, you know, it was long days, still daylight. Interestingly, now on this side is also the sign saying, okay, you're here now. That means, what does it mean? It means that, oh, that's the West Highland Way here, goes there, and then I think, I forgot, maybe here, yeah, I think the West Highland Way came along here. There was another sign on this side, and it came up here and along here. So everything I showed you now on the left hand side of this path, all these beautiful spots there on this side of the path, it's in the not permitted zone. Really? That means it's basically the whole valley there. Everything here. The whole area was marked on the map. I don't know if I just missed that sign last time. Maybe it's old. Let me know down in the comments if that's old information. For me it's new. I would have camped there. Out of nowhere! Rain shower! Horizontal rain! This caught me unguarded, or blind guarded, how you call it. Was, yeah, the bad weather, strong wind and heavy rain was coming from behind me while I was walking, looking and filming in this direction. Even the GoPro died. The battery gave out suddenly. And also, sorry about the wind noise. I had to remove this microphone filter because it's not waterproof. Okay, it's already, the house is off Bridge of Orchy. Yeah. Here we are, Bridge of Orchy train station. Now we'll walk a bit on, and I know this Bridge of Orchy hotel or something where I stopped last time. I wanted to stop here on the way. I wanted to stop like half an hour ago and have a break, but that's exactly when the wind and the rain started. So I continued, and now I decided I will warm up and stop for a coffee, maybe a little snack at the Bridge of Orchy Hotel. So it's the Bridge of Orchy Hotel. Let's see if they open. Then just there in the back is the Bridge of Orchy. Okay, it's a nice little meal, a sandwich and an Eigen brew. Now it's time to move on in the rain. Yay! Okay, Bridge of Orchy, Bridge of Auch. Don't know. Awesome weather. Yeah. Let's go. Time speed. Go up there now. This is the Bridge of Orchy camping spot. No one here. Yeah. Weather is too shitty or it's too early, I don't know. Usually it's full, there are people. But we continue this path here, going towards Inveroran, and hope that in the next 2 hours weather becomes a bit better. That was a nice sandwich at the Bridge of Orchy Hotel. Very late, well, late for the food. It's 3 p.m. already. So I don't know yet if I will be hungry again for a big meal at 6 p.m. That's when I usually eat. I think I could survive the evening without eating. But yeah, it's too far in the future. First we have to get over this hill, and on the other side have a view to the next valley. Maybe it looks completely different because this one is visible. So one good thing, the shoes get clean again in the rain. They were very muddy before. Always see the positive thing. Always look on the bright side. Strong wind, yeah, love it. This is the campsite I had in mind. Yeah. Shall I camp here? What do you think? It's a good view. So I'm already past Inveroran. There the campsite was completely soaking wet. I mean, the area behind the bridge where you usually can camp. And now I'm looking for something under trees or something a bit more protected. But of course the ground is soaking wet everywhere. Wow, really shitty conditions now. And my pants are wet. Yeah. Because I'm an idiot and did not put on the rain pants. So no, the pants are wet, and they're so wet that my ass is wet and it's running into my shoes. So I have water in my shoes. Woo! I am speed. Oh shit. So normally this is a cool spot here. As you can see, it's next to, I think it's an old church ruin. Be a bit creepy at night, but yeah, I would take it, but the ground is soaking wet. Of course, yeah, but I mean, it was pouring rain now for 1 hour or more. Pouring rain. How can you find a dry spot now? Road. There's a car park over there. Tent. And I am cold and wet. Let's get dry. Hello tent camera. It is 6:15. I'm already in the tent. I have my sleeping stuff on, my pyjama. As you can tell by my voice, I'm completely exhausted. Yeah, I got soaking wet. My pants are here spreading out. Shoes are wet. Socks got wet inside of the shoes. A lot of stuff is wet. Yeah, it started to pour down on the way from Bridge of Orchy here to Inveroran. When I was up there on the hill, it got super windy and it started pouring rain. And I was stupid that I didn't put on my rain pants. I don't know why. That was really dumb. Really dumb and stupid. Because that's caused now that my pants are wet. I got wet. It got so wet that my shirt got soaked in already from like under the rain jacket. It soaked up the wetness from the pants. Crazy. It was just laziness because I have rain pants with me. They were just deep inside the backpack, the very bottom behind the sleeping bag, and I was too lazy to get them out. And yeah, it's a good spot for rain pants. Now yeah, it starts raining again. I'm happy that it stopped a little bit. It's continued drizzling while I was setting up the tent. So, but yeah, everything is moist and wet in here now. Yeah, I will get out the sleeping bag now. And I was outside. I was shaking. Yeah, like I was. Yeah, sounds dramatic, but because I already walked. I think I walked 45 minutes after Inveroran into already the how's it called? The area. I forgot the name. I will put the name down there. So I was walking in there, and I knew, okay, there are no trees here. There will be nothing, and everything is soaking wet. So yeah, I remembered. Was one Facebook comment today in that Facebook group with Silent Way Tips and Tricks. There was someone commented on one of my photos that I shared from yesterday or something, and it was a woman, and she said, oh yeah, I always camp in that or near that little car park where there are some trees and it's a bit more sheltered. And I had that in mind, and I'm exactly there now. So thank you very much. Yeah, it's not perfect, but the ground is not so soaking wet than it was at all the other places I checked out. And yeah, rain comes through the trees. It's not completely covered, but like I said, yeah, the ground seems to be not completely muddy like all the other spots. And now I have to sit here and wait, get warm again, and I'm 100% sure the shoes will not be dry by tomorrow. The pants, I don't know, will probably also be wet, but I'm in good mood that they will get dry while I wear them, if it doesn't rain. But shoes, yeah, just like they are soaking wet. I already know that from Norway. It took like 3 days until they were dry again. That's the problem. Yeah, once you take Gore-Tex boots, they're wet outside, it's fine, but if they get wet inside, big drama. And I was stupid. I was so stupid. Yeah. Learning. Well, that's what I'm here for, right? I wanted to have this. I want to make this experiences in order to learn out of them. And now I will spend the rest of the evening learning, figuring out all the things I did wrong today. Thank God I had that big meal at Bridge of Orchy. I still cannot pronounce it. That sandwich there. So I really don't need a dinner now. I'm done. I will eat some protein bars and will just lay down into my warm sleeping bag now and then. Yeah, hope that the weather gets better tomorrow. Alright, that's it for now. I will show you the surroundings outside tomorrow for sure. Because now, yeah, I just wanted to set up tent, get inside, get out of my wet clothes, and there was no time for beautiful filming and talking outside and showing you around. I will do that tomorrow, okay? Okay, I guess I talk to you again later. Alright, tent camera. I promised to say goodnight. Oh, can you see me at all? No, shine some light on me. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I made some construction here for my pants. I don't know. It's the camera tripod. I put the pants on it. Hope it changes something. I don't think it will be dry tomorrow. It's just too wet and too cold. How can it dry? Yeah, we'll see how wet it is tomorrow, and then maybe I have to walk in my underwear and put rain pants on top. I don't know, to improvise something. It's not my problem now. It will be my problem tomorrow morning. If you know what I mean. Yeah, no, I'm just relaxing. I'm trying to warm up. Ate some power bars. It's good to have energy, because if you feel cold, you need energy. You need some food to warm up, I'd say. So yeah, still not very warm in the sleeping bag. Still waiting to warm up. Should have done some exercise outside. I don't know. Yeah, today is one of these days. There are good times and bad times, and today was not such a good day. But only caused by my own stupid mistake with the rain pants. What a big impact that can have, yeah? Just a little mistake in such an environment, you know, camping, and then shoes get wet, pants get wet, and because of all this, you feel colder and colder and lose energy. Have to be really careful here. Of course, it was not a matter of life and danger. Don't want to over dramatize it, but I was already on the way into Rannoch Moor, or how you call it, in the rain, in the wind, completely wet, and there's nothing there. There are no trees. There are nice camp spots, but after this rain, they are all soaked. I was walking up there already on this cobblestone road, and that road was underwater sometimes, like 10 centimeters underwater, and the water was running down. That's how much rain was falling. Yeah. Still drizzling a little bit. I hope tomorrow is a bit better. Now I will, hopefully have a good night's sleep. Get some energy back, some positive mood, and then, yeah. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, thumbs up, feet up. Brain is not braining anymore. Actually, the brain was not braining the whole day, was it? That was a weird day. Something was off today. Okay. I am Speed. Thanks for watching. Over and out. Lesson number 1. I'm still a good weather camper. It's a red bandana I use for multi-purpose. Approved by the wild camping researcher. Just wanted to say hi to the camera. Hi! Camping spot eyes are already looking. One thing for sure, it will be a cold night. Everything is soaking wet. Should have camped under trees again. I'm here for experiences. Take the experience to camp on a wet underground. See how that feels like. Okay, I cut this out.